Hey guys, it's me steamjoe here. How's everybody doing? Guess what? I am back with another reaction. This one is for the first official trailer for Spider-Man Homecoming. The reboot, or I'm sorry, second reboot to the Spider-Man franchise. The first one being Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. Those were okay. They didn't do good enough, so Marvel wanted to reboot the franchise. I'm sorry, yeah, Marvel actually wanted to reboot the franchise. So did Sony. So the two companies worked out a deal whereas they can both create or have, a nice chunk and say into what goes on with the Spider-Man franchise from here on out. The two movie companies are creating the movie, so hopefully this works out pretty good. We got a first glimpse of Tom Holland, who is playing Spider-Man in Civil War, and I thought he was perfect. His voice was perfect for the role. His, he had the right size, demeanor, attitude. The guy, he's quick with it. So we'll see how he does in his own, movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming. And it also stars Zendaya, Robert Downey Jr. It might have Chris Evans in there, Michael Keaton, Donald Glover, and it is directed by John Watts. So these guys are going to have to, hit it out the park in order to keep the Spider-Man franchise going. Otherwise, it may get rebooted again, I don't know. But they do have plans to add Tom Holland's Spider-Man into the Avengers, and he'll have another movie after this, if I'm correct. But I'm glad that Marvel has a hand in it. These guys at Marvel, they have been doing it great with, Iron Man, Thor, the Hulk, Captain America, Black Widow. I can go on and on about the recent movies that they put out. They are doing it great, and they are the cream of the crop when it comes to comic book movies. Now, I was a fan of the first Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. And I thought Tobey Maguire did an excellent job playing Spider-Man. So, now, let's watch this trailer. Okay, and start. Oh, wait, let me do it again. A little mess up. Okay, and start.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Well, he was gliding right there. So it's coming out 7/7/2017.
What's up, guys? Wait a minute. You guys aren't the real Avengers. I can tell Hulk gives it away.
Yeah. They got all Avenger maxes on. Spider-Man is really strong in Homecoming. He was really strong in Civil War, too. And he's 15 in this movie.
No, you've seen that before. Never with that skirt.
Should probably stop staring before he gets creepy, though. Too late. You guys are losers.
There goes Zendaya.
So, to become an Avenger, are there, trials or an interview?
Just don't do anything I would do. And definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do. There's a little gray area in there, and that's where you operate.
Oh.
All right? That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. All right, kid. Good luck out there.
I'm glad they put him in the movie.
I know.
Downey Jr.
Peter, you still with us? Yeah.
I know you want to say
Look how young he is, though. It's crazy.
You're not ready yet.
You're the Spider-Man.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is just a costume. This is
From the ceiling.
Stay close to
Gave up his identity just like quick.
and stay out of trouble.
Culture.
Forget the flying monster guy. There are people who handle this sort of thing.
I'm sick of him treating me like a kid all the time.
But you are a kid.
This is my chance to prove myself.
Time to be a hero,
What
Spider-Man.
is going on with you?
I'm really sorry. I'm so busy. I'm slammed.
Don't mess with me, because I will kill you and everybody you love.
Oh, two boats together. Ah, nice. What's that, 3D too? Okay, guys, that was the first official trailer for Spider-Man: Homecoming. The first thing that jumps off the bat with this movie is going to be how like young it is. It's just insane. It's like, you know, each reboot he's getting younger and younger, and they made that Aunt May really young too, though. Marissa Tomei, I forgot she's in the movie also. I didn't even shout her out on the first part. I'm sorry, but yeah, Marissa Tomei is Aunt May, and she is young Aunt May. That's crazy. But the whole thing with this movie, you can tell that they tried to make it more youthful, especially with the music in the trailer. You know, that's just showing how they want this one to be more youthful than the previous versions. And I can't wait to see it. You know, they're mixing the Avengers with this, so I think this will be a nice mix. And you always have to have a good Spider-Man, you know, with any Marvel movie, in my opinion, because he's like one of my favorites. So I'm glad they're bringing him back. And Tom Holland looked like he fits the mold pretty good, so I can't wait to see this movie when it comes out next year. It kind of seems like it's a long time, but hey, 2007 is right around the corner, so it's got to wait a little bit longer. But I like how they shot this trailer. It was pretty decent. It was nice. They got the Vulture, who was actually going to be a villain in Spider-Man 4. So I'm kind of shocked they bring him back now. See, the rumors were back then that then director of the first trilogy of Spider-Man movies, Sam Raimi wanted the Vulture, but Sony thought that the Vulture would be too boring. He didn't have enough spunk to, you know, really compel people to go see the movie. So then, and it's actually a rumor too that instead of Venom being in Spider-Man 3, it was actually supposed to be Vulture, but then some kind of way Venom snuck in there, and you know, the rest is history. You know, Spider-Man 3 has a love-hate relationship. Either you really loved it or you really hated it. The other two were perfect, but the third one is the one that you could tell that I think it was a lot of creative differences, and then that's why you have Spider-Man 3. But it's funny now how they're now adding Vulture when I guess you could say almost 10 years ago, Vulture was supposed to be in Spider-Man 4 that had Tobey Maguire, that was directed by Sam, you know, so I'm just shocked by it. Michael Keaton is the perfect person to play him, and it's kind of weird he's playing Vulture after coming off of Birdman, so maybe that's why Sony and Marvel picked him. But Tom Holland looked like he's going to be great. You got Zendaya also look like she'll be great too. Just great all around cast. But thanks guys for watching my reaction to the first trailer for Spider-Man: Homecoming. Like, comment, share, subscribe, stay tuned for more great content. And as always guys, steamjoe out.